many entrepreneurs were contacted and subsequently registered for the largest, I must say the largest, health and wellness trade show in Dominica. Today, you will immerse yourselves in products and services offered by an array of overwhelming number of small business owners aligned to mental health, physical fitness, ergonomics, healthy eats and drinks, health consultancy, massage therapy, and skin and hair care, to name a few. This important national event is meant to bring about numerous benefits to the entrepreneurs as a result of its foundational objectives. Provision of visibility and brand recognition, scouting and grooming business startups with innovative products and services for domestic and export markets, generation of income through active and interpersonal commerce, establishing connections and clientele through networking opportunities. The aforementioned, coupled with the numerous support services offered by the Entrepreneurial and Small Business Support Unit, is meant to bring about rural and suburban economies, and by extension contribute towards the national economic development. This event met its realization through the strong collaborative efforts of the public service, through their participation and dedication. The Ministry of Labor, Public Service Reform, Social Partnership, Entrepreneurship, and Small Business Development collaborated with the Ministry of Agriculture, the Ministry of Health, the Ministry of Tourism, DEXIA, and DASPA. This quality of collaboration is imperative to realizing government's overarching goals and objectives. Finally, we invite you to engage meaningfully with the entrepreneurs, patronize and network as much as possible. This type of culture will aid in the creation of the entrepreneurial culture we seek to inculcate. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Michael Walter, for giving this overview of this small business. We are blessed at the Ministry of Labor, short form, to have at the helm of our ministry gender balance, gender equality. Yes, we have Honorable Blanchard, who is our minister, and Honorable Pinan, who is our Minister of State. So in that regard, we have gender balance. And we are also blessed to have a most efficient and passionate group of leaders that are working with our ministers, and we're thankful to God for them. Honorable Pinan, the Minister of State with responsibility for entrepreneurship and small business development, has been leading the effort towards this health and wellness trade show. And indeed, what you see here, the display, is testament to the leadership of our ministers. With these few words, it gives me great pleasure to invite Honorable Darren Pinan, Minister of State within the Ministry of Labor, Public Sector Reform, Social Partnership, Entrepreneurship, and Small Business Development, with special responsibility for entrepreneurship and small business development, to deliver the address at this ceremony. Welcome, Honorable Pinan.
Thank you, P.H. Anderson. The Honorable Dr. Mark Isaiah, Minister of Finance, representing the Prime Minister this morning. The Honorable Miriam Blanchard, the Minister responsible for Labor, Public Service Reform, Social Partnerships, Entrepreneurship, and Small Business Development. My other Cabinet colleagues, the invited guests, members of the media, the listening public, and a special recognition to the team of the Small Business Opportunities. I wish you all a good morning and thanks for being here with us this morning. Our health is our wealth. But this phrase is not taken lightly as we travel through this ailing world affected by various ailments which compound by the chronic non-communicable diseases. These diseases are by far one of the biggest threats to Dominica and the wider region. The Pan American Health Organization states that NCDs account for approximately 80% of deaths in the Americas. And the WHO confirmed that NCDs, including heart diseases, stroke, cancer, diabetes, and chronic respiratory diseases, are a serious burden for our country, Dominica. The plague of NCDs results in significant distress and is a major financial burden for the afflicted and their families. It also leads to a significant loss of human resource hours and productivity due to the exorbitant number of sick days and time required away from work. NCDs also significantly impact the treasury of this country. The post-disaster needs assessment in the immediate aftermath of Hurricane Maria informed that damage to the health sector was $18.8 million, losses of $22.4 million, and the cost to recover of over $59.7 million. However, we must commend the efforts of the Honorable Prime Minister, the Labour Party government, in taking measures and implementing projects and programs to ensure that the health of our citizens are prioritized in the rebuilding process. We have charged forward with the reconstruction and the improvement of our health infrastructure, so far to include the construction of the China Friendship Hospital, the Marigold Hospital, and a number of new and improved health centers across the length and breadth of this country. The government has also expended significant resources in assisting our citizens with overseas treatment when that is necessary. But my people, we don't have to continue subjecting ourselves to the hardships and plague of NCDs. The leading causes of NCDs are all entirely within our control. Smoking, excessive alcohol consumption, unhealthy diet, lack of physical exercise. By controlling these factors, we control NCDs. And it is towards this effort that we have selected the health and wellness sector as the first of our small business trade shows. In addition to providing the strong support to the small business, this trade show provides the perfect environment for knowledge sharing on the products and services that our small businesses provide that positively impact our health and well-being. Small businesses play a crucial role in driving economic growth, fostering innovation, and creating employment opportunities. However, they often face significant challenges, particularly when it comes to accessing financial resources. This therefore brings us to the main reason most small business owners approach the small business opportunity, since we often assist with grant funding. However, we have recognized that simply providing financial and other resources will by no means assure success. Despite their best intentions, a person who is untrained in matters of financial management, business management, customer service, cash flow management, IT, legal matters, or a business with no clear plan or strategy will have a very challenging time in succeeding. In recognizing this, the small business ensures that every one of our financial beneficiaries undertakes such training, which is provided at no cost to them. Beyond that, we remain committed to their success by providing ongoing hand-holding support. We will continue to follow up with our small businesses and continue to provide advice and guidance as necessary to ensure their success. I wish to both thank and congratulate the small businesses who will be on display here over the next 2 days. This trade show is also another layer of support that we provide to our small business sector. It is intended to provide a jump start or a boost to participants. Businesses will get the opportunity to market and product their products and services, network with potential suppliers, with customers, and with financiers. Businesses will get the opportunity to partner with large private sector firms where they can build collaborative partnerships. They will meet and interact with other similar businesses where they can share ideas and strategy and possibly benefit from undertaking partnerships that will allow them to benefit from economies of scale and share resources. Also very importantly, the businesses here today will get the opportunity to engage in commerce. The items here are not only on display, but they are actually available for sale. We have an array of businesses within the health and wellness sector being displayed. They are displaying their products and services, some of which are very innovative, I must admit. The entrepreneurship and small business opportunity, for which I am privileged to have the responsibility, is an essential part of policy formulation, advisory and business development support to the small business sector, which meanders through all other sectors. We have launched the One-Stop Shop Initiative, where all information relevant to small businesses can be sourced. Furthermore, we provide a national platform dubbed Business to Business Forum, which provides a platform comparable to the Health and Wellness Small Business Trade Show. Financial assistance to the tune of $650,000 was provided to 120 small businesses, and 134 benefited from business capacity training. Fiscal incentive concession licenses were provided for VAT exemptions and or duty-free waivers. Businesses with an annual gross income of $250,000 or less are eligible to benefit from these concessions. We collaborated with external organizations such as the United Nations Development Programme to ensure that our businesses benefited from technical assistance as well as financial support. 26 small businesses benefited from approximately $296,000. Community outreach programs were conducted across the length and breadth of Dominica. This initiative impacted 500 small businesses. Additionally, we collaborated with CREED to develop an MSME toolkit that is to support and train small businesses. In the upcoming financial year, we are looking forward to providing you with much more opportunities inclusive of small business trade shows, decentralized training and services offered by the unit through collaboration with the Caribbean Digital Transformation Project, and support to small businesses seeking to participate in regional trade shows, just to name a few. We therefore send an appeal to all and sundry to continue persevering. Rest assured of the support of your government who cares for your well-being and development. The small business opportunity and this trade show affirms that this government have your back. I now call out to the general public to come down to the Windsor Park forecourt over the next 2 days of the Small Business Health and Wellness Trade Show to immerse in the best of what we have on display. Meet our creative and hard-working entrepreneurs and small business owners who provide the top quality services and products developed right here on our rich and beautiful nature island. You will find a range of healthy goods and services to meet your varied and unique needs. Not to mention, we have music and entertainment being provided for you, so you are sure to have a great time. To all of you here, I say thank you for coming, thank you for participating, and I wish you all the very best success. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister Darren Kinad. We are appreciative of your kind words and also the sterling leadership in entrepreneurship and small business development. So as you can tell, we are down to the end of the program, but I need to mention before we have the vote of thanks that this event would not have been possible without the collaboration of a number of stakeholders, without the partnership of many stakeholders. And just permit me to itemize some of those areas where we had collaboration, because we are indeed grateful. There are a number of moving parts to stage an event like this. First and foremost, the live ceremony here was brought to you compliments the National Authorizing Office of the EDF. And we are indeed grateful for them for sponsoring that part of the event. But we also had a large number of public sector partners, ministries that work directly with us. the hosting of the event at the stadium, Ministry of Sports and Culture and the stadium manager. We also had establishment personnel and training department really coming in and giving us massive support in the setup. The electrical division, solid waste management, and sounds, our constituency offices of our Minister Blanchard and Minister Pinal. Yesterday, Minister Pinal had a whole team of helpers there. And under the heat, all they were asking for is just give them water and that's it. And they were not ready to move. They were not lured into the cricket for too long because they came back to help us. So just in case Nola Blam misses out, I wanted to ensure that I recognize these efforts. We had the Ministry of Agriculture really supported big time. The Ministry of Finance, Honorable Minister of Finance, thank you for your support, and that of the Ministry of Finance, the Financial Secretary. We had Didier. Didier had a strong part to play, the branding that you see right around here, and the Ministry of Tourism, providing the entire branding of this place. We are grateful for the support. I just wanted to ensure that we didn't miss out. The Ministry of Housing provided us with transportation and a driver to assist us throughout the event. And we are thankful for that. And that is until tomorrow night. So, yes, Dr. Paul, thank you for that support. And I must mention Honorable Lakia Joseph, strong partner, strong collaborator. In her own words, that's why I strong. You know, in getting onto the media and working with us and putting her voice out there. Dexia, Ms. Platsco, Dexia has been very supportive. They've been doing the reels, the recording the reels with the entrepreneurs so that they could load it up on their social media platform. We are thankful for Dexia's support, 100% support all through. Bureau of Standards, environmental health. I mean, I don't want to miss any area, but I just wanted to mention those to say that we could not have put on this event. The media has played a great, great part in bringing the message out there. So thank you. Ms. Nola Blanc, I hope I did not erode your vote of thanks.
Good morning to all your present today. On behalf of the Ministry of Labour, Public Service Reform, Social Partnership, Entrepreneurship, and Small Business Development, it is my honor to be here today to express our heartfelt thanks to all those who made this small business friendship possible. We will not be here today without the efforts of some of our hardworking teams who have been steering this event towards success. I want to start by saying a special thank you to our Honorable Minister, Honorable Miriam Blanchard, for your presence here today and overall leadership within the Ministry of Labour. I would also like to thank Honorable Minister Darren Pinal, Minister of State, for your passion, commitment towards the improvement of the small business sector on Ireland. You have demonstrated a strong sense of support in ensuring that this sector excels. To our Permanent Secretary, Ms. Gloria Joseph, I want to thank you for your constant guidance and support throughout this process and ensuring this event becomes a reality. Special thanks to our Ministry of Tourism, Agriculture, Health, for your continued support and partnership. We consider ourselves family and know that your support will always be available whenever we are needed. To the other supporting institutions, Dexia, Bureau of Standards, Dominica Social Security, NAO, and other government institutions, we want to say thank you and recognize your support and contributions toward this event. To the staff of the Ministry of Labour, especially to the small business unit, we want to say thanks for your hard work and dedication in this project and ensuring that the logistics is done with perfection. With your support to this event, it would not be possible. We do appreciate your efforts and continue to do your best as we strive to develop the small business sector in Dominica. Special thanks to our communications officer, Ms. Daniela Ode. Without you, this event would definitely not be possible. We would like to say also thank you to the media for ensuring that this event reaches far and wide, and to all those who may not have been able to attend, who are still here in person. Most importantly, A special thank you to our micro and small businesses here today. This event would not be possible without your participation. Continue to showcase your talents, ideas, products locally, regionally, and internationally. Today, you continue to demonstrate that small businesses form an integral part of our society and contribute significantly to the Dominican economy. To all those I did not single out, but have contributed in one way or another to the success of this event, we are indeed grateful. Without you, here today, this event would not be a success.
Thank you very much, Miss Nola Blanc in the Small Business Support Unit, a real team. And again, thanks to the Ministry of Tourism who have nurtured this and handed them over to us in the Ministry of Labor, and the partnership remains. All right. We also wanted to mention that the Ministry of Agriculture, also through the Botanical Gardens and also the Chinese Technical Mission at 1 Mile in Portsmouth, have been very integral in the putting together of this event. And so we offer thanks to them for the flowers, for the fruits, the seedlings. You will see a lot on display. I know you'll enjoy going through this expo. All right? So thanks to everyone again, and without any further delay, let me say we appreciate everybody's presence here this morning. Continue to enjoy the rest of the day, and please feel free to come with your baskets tomorrow morning and do your shopping in full force. Thank you. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Okay, so now what we will do is our dignitaries are going to visit the trade show. So we're going to be in there. There will be music and everything. So if you shake a leg off, are you still going to help me? Okay, so let's go shake a leg.
So we are live at the Health and Wellness Trade Show at the Windsor Park Stadium. We are on our way to the official cutting of the ribbon to enter the expo. And we always like to encourage you to spread the word around and to tell everyone to come on down to the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, where today will be lit, as they say. So here we are seeing the dignitaries on their way, like I said before, to officially cut the ribbon to open the expo.
Your photography, you want to go at the end? Sorry? I'll go on this side. You want this to have your back?
To me?
Okay, yes. Yes. Let's wait for the rest of the ministers.
No, we all are. Everybody here?
Oh, no, I want you to get
Maybe
this
the
front and
camera
all this
is
back.
video so we can take our
Where
copy
are we
there.
to go there?
Yeah,
Yes,
why
go
don't you
inside.
come on that side?
To help you?
You ready?
Yeah, hold on, I'm not seeing the key. Lakia, where are you?
Somebody. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Welcome one, welcome all, as we enter our Health and Wellness Trade Show.
LOB Road.
You can see our ministers here taking a photo. This table is Europe standard. We're getting comments from them in the room. Dominican Social Security, Dominican Youth Business Trust.
How are you?
So we'll follow the delegation for a little bit and then we'll come back to get some comments from our entrepreneurs.
Chinese mission.
Oh, I hope we get to sample some of these lovely watermelons.
Exactly. So that is from the state college students. Yes. Yes. Because what we do, we teach them, and then they go and they get their backwards, they get their paper, it's just for practice. Right. Thank you. And remember, it's a student, so it's not even anything that's on the market. This is the Biz product, Biz Wax from Miss Henry. Actually, there's Biz Wax, you have candle, lip gloss, right. Even deodorant from the Biz Wax.
Hey, what's up?
We also have our tea bags from Warden.
So we're just looking, if you are just joining, we are looking at our delegates, our ministers, and other persons from the ministry. They are getting the official tour in the expo, and we are just hanging out with them for a little bit, and then we will move out on our own.
Okay. Yes, so. Oh, yes. And this is just samples. Then this takes college students. There's experimenting with Toloma.
Okay.
So instead of using Toloma only as a porridge,
Where's Bonnie?
you can
Bonnie?
use it. So it's just a try. It's just the students doing something with Toloma. So you have
Toloma
gluten-free cookies. You have muffins. You even have soap noodles of Toloma. You can know it's a project. So we have class with college students. So we ask college students to use the Toloma as an activity and see what they can make with it. And it's still various things.
But I used to see the brown
Yes.
on the shelf. I don't see the shelf.
Mr. Frampton is the one. It's so funny here. It goes on the shop. And I think Brenton is going to come. We have the best family. Yes, family. And as you know, we have the best family. I love that. So we can get that disease as well. And also from
we are going to go back at the beginning of the trade show to get a few remarks from some of the booths, some of the persons, and some of the booths that we are seeing. Good morning. Hi. And you are live on M News. Welcome. And can you just tell us who you represent and what you are doing here today?
Okay, hi, my name is Diane Laron. I am the Operation Management System at the Dominica Youth Business Trust. So at the trust, we offer training, loan guarantee, and mentorship. In order to be a client of the YBT, you will have to do either 2 trainings: our entrepreneurial development program training, which runs for 1 month, and our small business assistance facility that we're going to do right in June is for 3 full days. You have to be in business for at least a year to take part in our training.
Tell us a little bit more about the grants. I'm sure people would be, is it a grant you said or a loan?
No, loan guarantee. So we don't do grant funding, we do loan. It's up to $20,000, but you have to do a training in order to apply for it.
Okay. And any of the other services you want to tell us about?
Yeah, we have a mentorship program. So to be able to access any of our services, you must be a client. And with one of them, we have the mentorship program, which you get a professional to mentor you for at least a year, and they can help you with whatever cash flow, record keeping, a lot of services that small business owners need help with. We get professionals to attach with them for you.
And what has people been saying about the services offered by the DYBT?
It has been great so far because we have big names that we have trained from small to established, like Big Juice Pepper Sauce, Heaven Sent Shummer. We have Nali, that's cakes, bunnies, cakes and services, and a lot of them. So we have gotten a lot of great feedback by our clients that we have trained. So we have trained over 1,000 clients.
And you just want to tell us what you do at the DYBT?
I am the assistant to the OMS, Mrs. Lara, that's why I'm here with her today.
Okay. So let's just take a look at some of the flyers that you have here today. So we have an advisory committee who provides advice on business support, marketing, bookkeeping and record, and so on. And then this one here gives us a bit more information about the DYBT, when it was established and so on. So this would be good for some children who might be doing projects or SBAs and so forth. And then we have Social Security here.
So they are one of our partners.
Okay, so that's So that's the Youth Business Trust, and like I said before, for young persons, young entrepreneurs, they are an ideal partner. And here we have the Dominican Social Security, Mr. Augustus, very familiar voice, very familiar
Have a good one. All right.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, lady.
You are live on M1 News. How are you feeling this morning?
Somebody talking to you.
Good morning. Good morning. And can you tell me your role here today?
Information on Social Security generally.
What do you find people have to say about the Dominican Social Security?
Well, mixed reactions basically, but generally most people appreciate what we do. And to the extent that they understand our role, they appreciate that very much.
And what is one of the most questions that you find coming up?
Normally, when do I get my when can I get my benefits? What benefits are available to me, and that's what we get to give information on.
And what are some of the things that Social Security is looking forward to do in the future? Are there any plans that you want to tell us about?
Not immediate, no. I can't think of anything on my head.
Okay.
Sorry, excuse me.
So what do you have?
Different brochures, we have employee information, we have benefit information for everybody, student loan program, we have things for voluntary contributors, self-employed people. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Augustus.
18. The name is 18. Augustus 18. But that's
It sounds strange when it's like that.
Okay, so you are invited to come on down. The Social Security booth is there, and these lovely women are waiting to greet you and provide you with all of the information. And of course, Mr. Etienne, they are waiting to greet you and provide you with the information that you need.
Use the entertainment. Tell everybody, come and learn about our student loan facility, especially the young persons.
Okay, what do you want to tell us about the student loan facility?
For the people who want to study, we definitely have the best rates on the island and the easiest process. If persons are working and want to go to UWI, working and want to study whatever the long distance program is, we fund that as well. We fund state college, we fund any tertiary education. So we want them to know we have the best rates on island and we have the easiest, most seamless process. So let everybody come to the SS so they can get more information on our student loan facility.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So what I have to do?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
And how are you all doing today?
Okay.
So can you tell us who you represent and what information you are disseminating this morning?
Okay, so we are the Dominica Bureau of Standards. We are the National Standardization Body. We are tasked to ensure how to promote the quality or improve the quality of products on island. At the Bureau, we have the Standards Development Unit, where we develop standards based on international standards. We have the metrology unit, which deals with measurements. They also verify scales. For example, they verify the scales at the supermarkets. They verify the fuel pumps at the gas stations. Or if you're interested in getting your scale verified to ensure that it's actually working properly, they're able to do that. We have the National Center of Testing Excellence. So we have two labs. We have the chemistry lab and the microbiology lab. We're able to do a variety of testing. Water analysis, soil analysis, food and beverage analysis. We also have the National Certification Units. We provide a number of schemes, for example, the biodegradable scheme. So if anyone is interested in importing biodegradable products, they're able to come to the National Certification Unit to get more information. And we also have the...
One second. Is that interested in importing as a business or just like for your own purpose? Are you talking about importing both?
Yes, especially single-use.
Single-use?
Single-use plastics, yes, to ensure that it's actually biodegradable. We have the inspection units, which ensures that the standards are being met. So we conduct market surveillance, where we go out to look at the products on the shelf to ensure that they have what they're supposed to have.
So what services do you provide for entrepreneurs, budding entrepreneurs?
Okay, so we have, where should I start? Okay, we can start with the National Center of Testing Excellence. Like I mentioned before, for people who are producing, you could have your product tested to ensure that markets, to ensure that you're able to enter the markets. Also to ensure that your product is of quality. You could test for shelf life, if you have any elements, or you could also check to ensure that it's not
So if I intend to produce juices, for example, that we see more and more persons are getting into that, it would be a good idea, or is it a must for me to come? When I say a must, I mean based on like law and so forth, for me to come to the Bureau of Standards first with a sample to do that testing?
Well, it is our advice that you do come to ensure that it is tested, because when you go to the supermarkets, for example, they're going to send you to the Bureau of Standards, because right now we're working very closely with them to ensure that the products on the shelf are safe.
Okay. So you're saying that persons can be, and to the gentleman of course, persons can be assured that when our entrepreneurs have their product out there, that it meets international standards.
Yes, well that is if they come to the Bureau of Standards and acquire our services. So, as you were saying, all of our units, there will be requirements, or the entrepreneur should check us at each of our units at the Bureau each year into product development and so on. So you have the metrology unit, as she said, which deals with measurement. So you ensure that you have the right, in terms of your recipes, you're using the right amounts. In terms of weights, you're not cheating yourself or you're not cheating the customer. The testing, as she said.
As you mentioned, cheating the customer, because sometimes we have people complain, especially when you look at a pound of sugar, a pound of rice. When you look at it, you know, people have a lot of complaints that cannot be a pound. Yes. What do you have to say? Do you go out and do that kind of what's the word, assessment or evaluation, or is that not part of your portfolio?
Yes, the metrology unit takes care of that. They go out to the supermarkets, they go to the airports, they also go to, they verify the fuel pumps as well. So, but what they do at the supermarkets or the shops is that they verify the scales to ensure that the weight that you are getting is actually what you're supposed to get.
Okay, so as it relates to me actually getting my pound after they turn their back, they have no control over that.
No control over that. But on the scales, they usually put that sticker to show that that scale has passed. So
we just having a little fun. Lighten the mood a bit. Any last words before we move on?
Yes, we want to encourage the entrepreneurs to come to the Dominica Bureau of Standards and get familiar with the services and engage us so that we can help you, we can help with the quality and safety of all our products produced locally. Thank you.
Like to say, health is
well.
So there you have it, folks, the Dominica Bureau of Standards and all of the services that they offer. So just a recap before we move on. Just a recap of all the services that are being offered here. And like the gentleman said, we want to encourage entrepreneurs to come to the Bureau of Standards so that you can assure your public, you can assure your consumers that you are up to standards. And here we have our Macy's. And of course we are at a health and wellness expo, so we expect to have our Macy's here. So maybe we'll come back a bit later and have our own checkups done. We have a relatively new business in Dominica, Optifam. So we just want to keep on encouraging persons to come on down to the Windsor Park Sports Stadium for the Health and Wellness trade show organized by the Ministry of Labor. Good morning, ladies. Would you like to say anything about your services offered? Okay, I think they need to catch themselves. They're a little camera shy, so they're going to catch themselves and come back. Okay, so I'll come back. Okay. I'll come right back. So the action is on here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. This is the forecourt of the Windsor Park Sports Stadium, just to give you a long distance view of the booths and everything that is going on here. Lovely setup as always. Okay, so we are going to have our services here and we are going to do it live so that you can see all that is happening here. You can have a live experience of everything that we are doing. Hi, how are you? ¿Habla español? Habla español poquito.
Buenos días.
So you multiply that by 2.2. So I can count for you.
Oh, we do not want to say how much I am on this camera.
Yes, but don't say it on camera. Don't say it. She's on camera.
Buenos.
Buenos días.
¿Qué tal?
Todo bien.
And that's all I can say for now.
Okay, no problem, but you're going to learn Spanish.
I will.
Okay, I'll short that.
So we have our nurses here, and they are going to assist you in finding your weight. And what other services are you all offering today?
We also offer blood pressure checks and blood sugar checks as well. Yes.
And what do you want to say to the general public?
Well, something I always encourage my clients, your health is your wealth, and that's something that we've been repeating a lot lately. So I want everybody to learn that their health is their wealth and start taking it seriously. Come and have your blood pressure and your blood sugar checked. That's the only way you're going to find out if the readings are abnormal, if there's something going on with you. So it only takes a few minutes, 1 to 2 minutes. Just come down, have your blood pressure, your blood sugar checked, and get yourself weighed.
Thank you.
You're
and
welcome.
Have a lovely day.
You too.
Adios.
Ciao.
Have a blessed day.
Gracias.
De nada.
So we are here, and this is Ebo News, and we are practicing our Spanish. And we're just having a lovely time here at the expo. We are waiting for you. You are missing. You and your husband and your son, your daughter, you are missing. Hi, good morning. So I am with Ebo News. Would you like to tell me a little bit of the services that you are offering here today?
Okay, so we are Republic Bank, and we are here to demonstrate our support to the small business sector. And we offer products in line of term loans, overdrafts, credit card, and also merchant and online services.
Okay.
So we're happy to be here to support our small business sector.
What do you want to tell persons who are coming?
Persons who are coming?
Who are coming here?
So hurry up, come here. There's a lot to see in respect of wealth and wellness.
And make sure they visit
Republic Bank's booth. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
So we are moving on, and we are going into. So we just stop at some of the partners of the entrepreneurship of the entrepreneurs. We just stop at some of the partners. So we are getting into the meat of things. So here we see Division of Agriculture, and of course behind us we'll expect everything agriculture. So we'll go in this way first. I saw some lovely melons earlier. All finished. So you are able to come down today and get your markets done. As you see here, we have the lovely agricultural produce. Are these for sale? No. Or is that just for demonstration? Ooh, these are only for demonstration, but I have to let you see these huge pumpkins here. Unfortunately, you are not able to get them for sale today.
I can tell you where they're going for sure. What we usually do from the ministry standpoint, we donate the food to either the infirmary, the hospital. So whenever the farmers give us the food to demonstrate, we donate them to the needy. That's what we do with them. But it's not for sale.
Thank you. Now, can you tell me which farmers group you represent? Hi.
No, they actually work with the ministry.
Oh, they work with the ministry. Oh, okay. I did see a sign saying Division of Agriculture.
Right. So this is the Division of Agriculture's booth, and we are all employees of the Division of Agriculture, and we're just doing a display of processed products on the island, and also the fresh products that our farmers actually produce. And as you can see, we have composite flours. These are actually made from our root crops. So you see dashing, you see plantain, you see breadfruit.
So this is especially good for persons. We know persons are trying to move away from the gluten.
Right, exactly.
So these are especially good for them.
Yes. And we also have cocoa products. We have dried fruit. So here we have dried mango. And these are from Frampton.
And these are excellent snacks.
Yes.
Healthy snack options.
Exactly. And here we have these products from the State College. We want everybody to know that we do an agro-process class from the State College. And today this time we challenge them to make a product out of toloma. And you see they have toloma cookies, toloma cake, muffin, even soap, made out of toloma, so we can use the toloma for other things than just porridge, as you can see.
And you know, I am a fan of young people, especially when they are involved in positive things.
Yes.
And like you said, you know, you gave them a challenge and we can see the results of that challenge.
Yes.
And I know you are sitting at home, you are smiling and you are clapping because this shows effort, this shows research, this shows the ingenuity of our students in Dominica, and also such a good partnership with the Division of Agriculture.
Exactly.
Definitely. But I'm gonna have one of these.
Well, these are beeswax products from Miss Henry, and if you want the information and so, we can also provide it. She has roll-on, right, the candles, the lip gloss and so forth, our local eggs, honey from our farm as well. We have bay leaf from...
So all these are on display today?
Yes. Cassava, your cereal, you can either have it fine or grainy, like when we used to say you want furring with your tea.
Yes.
Exactly. So this is exactly what it is. Our CMOS products.
Let's just get the tea bags before we move on.
Right, the bay leaf.
If you want
tea
to
bags.
Have your local organic bay leaf tea bags, it's right there. I'm looking for a number. I don't see a number on the...
Well, we can always
bag,
get you the information after, so it's fine.
And
And
then-
these are CMOS from Kamasha Sylvester. Hey Mama. So she have dried CMOS, the purple ones. She have the dried CMOS, the gold ones. And we have a variety of CMOS drinks from Benjo CMOS. We also have information and cards from Benjo, so we can also provide you with
Okay, so
that.
I can zoom in on this
Yes,
one.
you can zoom in.
And zoom in on
And
this
let them
one.
see what the raw
Sure,
CMOS
yes.
looks like as well.
Yes. So if people want to take, what you call it, screenshots.
Yes.
And get numbers for later use, they can do that.
Here we have our mixes. So again, if you want to do a soup mix and you just want to put your thing in the bomb, you have the packaged soup mix. We also have our broth mix. You know, on a Saturday you want to do a broth and you don't want to peel stuff, you actually have that available as well from Mr. Frampton. And we have our dashing chunks from the Bells Dashing Farmers. So that is something we encourage people to actually buy because you see how it's well packaged. You can travel with it and all of that. And then we have our fresh produce. A variety of bountiful fresh produce.
And that's what we are known for.
Oh yes,
in
that's
the
what we are
nature
known
aisle.
for.
Can I sample one of these?
You can sample.
Melons?
Yes, sure. You can take a piece of watermelon if you like.
Okay, so you need to come down here so you can sample some of these products.
Right.
I'm going to get
Help yourself.
my piece of watermelon that I'm going to sample. I'll turn my camera in a bit so you can see me sampling my watermelon. Now I'm interested in this thing called
the jackfruit. Yes, this is a jackfruit, and it's from the same family as the breadfruit and the breadnut, and it's a fruit that a lot of people don't really eat a lot of it, but we have it in Dominica. It's a very sweet fruit. It's delicious, so we encourage people to try it out. It's something you can try out because it is a fruit, and you see how big it is.
So you can make it. You can make it juice. And
Yes,
you
you
can
can
have it
make
as a
your
snack.
juice. You can have it as a snack. You can make shakes with it.
I've never had this.
Right. And then as you can see, our sweet potato, our local potatoes as well are on display. We have our pineapple, we have our ginger, we have our noni fruit, which also for health and wellness, you can use your noni, soursop, coconuts, and our very huge pineapples that we call the what now, Laurely? The bullhead pineapple. So you see how huge they are, and it's called the bullhead pineapple. As you can see, there's one in the basket right there.
As you mentioned the local potatoes, I remember I did a training with you
for
the white
on the
potatoes.
post-harvest. Well, thank you for remembering. How did your potatoes do?
Not too well, but I'm not discouraged.
Okay, you'll try again.
It was my first try, and like they said, it was an extended season, and then you know, I think they explained to us that it may or may not do too well.
Yes.
So
at least next year.
So I'm looking for October.
Right.
The only thing is I'm
right.
looking to get those seeds right in October for me to. And I would encourage anybody to try.
I would encourage them to try
white
the local potatoes as well.
Definitely.
So we have our jalapeno peppers, and these are a variety.
we do this in Dominica?
Yes,
I
we
did not
actually
know.
do this in Dominica as well. The jalapeno peppers. And it's also a variety that the Chinese as well are actually introducing. So when we get to the front, you will see. So we still have our bountiful produce on the island.
I love it,
Dominica, there's no shortage of food.
Let me just give them a display
glimpse.
of
Right.
what's going on here, the Division of Agriculture.
And these are the trees now that we show. For all what you see on the tables, these are the plants that actually provide us with these foods. So you have the dashin, you have tanya plant, you have ginger plant, you have the plantain, you have banana, you have toloma at the back there, you have citrus, you have coconut. So everything we produce, we have plants for them.
And I would imagine that the Division of Agriculture is represented here at this trade show because,
well, we are represented here at the trade show because, again, the theme is health and wellness. The theme is health and wellness, and we need to let the public know for you to be healthy and well, you need to eat, right? And agriculture is all about providing food. So we are here to just show the Dominican public what Dominica has to offer, the types of food that we have to offer, the beautiful, tasty foods that we have to offer, and also meat kinds. As you can see, we have rabbits there.
I never like to think of rabbit as
a meat kind, but it is a meat kind. So we have rabbits, we call it like under our small ruminants. And the good thing about this is showing you, like, instead of just chicken and all the time or something, there are other, for example, you can have goat, you can have sheep, you can have beef, you know, quite a few meat kinds that you can pick. These are our rabbits, and we will also be donating them nicely to a school. So we want to thank the farmer very, very much who provide us with the rabbits, that we can donate them to a school that actually does agriculture.
But without tripping you, I noticed, is that cane above this? Is this just for design?
Yeah, it's just for design, and it
okay.
is to keep the cage aerated, so the rabbits get a little air. But it was just, we actually built that yesterday, so we could put the rabbits in.
But it's quite interesting.
Yes, and this one is supposed to have some chickens in it, but we haven't gotten them as yet. So
but we'll swing back a little later.
Right, and again, you can show people that you do not have. See the materials we use to make the cage. Very fast, very simple in one day, and it's just, you know, to keep the birds and stuff like that happy. So yes, so that is where we are. And we have our vanilla plants, so it's just a wide range of plants. And everything here, we have them on island.
So not only can you come to see all that is there, but there's also a lot of knowledge to be gained here today. So we will swing back a little later when more people are here, so we can have some comments from the persons. But for now, thank you so much for engaging with us.
Oh, and before you go, don't forget our herbal corner. So all these are herbs. So again, talking about health and wellness, you see various herbs: rosemary, peppermint, white mint. You know, everything that you can actually use for you.
And you know what I like what you're doing, because I was at a function recently, and that was one of the points I wanted to make, in that sometimes when I'm searching the internet for things, I am not aware of the agriculture, the scientific names. So I think that's something that we need to do more of in Dominica, in terms of cataloging our herbs.
Thank you.
By the scientific names. So that when we want to, you know, young people with technology.
Thank you.
When we want to do our searches, we are able to find them.
And we'd like to thank Ms. John Baptist for having all of that done with the scientific names and so. So we're really happy that you appreciate it the way it is. Thank you very much.
So that's our herbal corners. You may be able to identify a lot more of them than myself. So as I go through
this one, as
I go through, you are able to just say this is this and this is this and this is this. And especially if you know the scientific name, because it will definitely help. So you can just go and put those in the comments. Knowledge is power, knowledge is sharing, knowledge is caring. And we are all about disseminating information here. And this, of course, is the marijuana. So we have spearmint, white mint. So this is the white mint. That's the spearmint. We also know we have peppermint. This is not the peppermint, I'm just saying. We have peppermint also. Paracetamol, and look at paracetamol.
And this is from the Chinese Mission, who is one of our collaborators with the Ministry of Agriculture as well. And as you can see, a wide range of vegetables. So you have our sweet peppers, and you see how beautiful they are. Different varieties, sweet peppers, eggplants, jalapeno peppers, different varieties as well. And the seeds are available for if farmers want to try them, if housewives wants to try them for their homes and so forth. All the seeds are available.
So we can get them today?
They can get them, well, tomorrow we say we're going to, because remember the expo is for 2 days, so by tomorrow they can get them.
But let me ask, are these on what we call the genetically engineered seeds or the disease resistant?
Well, some of them are. Some of them are. And that's the thing with the Chinese Mission. A lot of the work that they do is to improve the produce, is to make the produce better. So you will find a lot of them are disease resistant varieties.
Let me just engage you a little bit. So somebody like me, so you are speaking to somebody like me who is a little, what's the word?
Like you
a little unsure about using the genetically engineered things. What would you say to calm my fears?
Well, to be honest, genetically modified produce is just a way of making the produce kind of like better to use, you know, or better for persons, if you understand what I mean. I'm not sure if there's really a simple way to really put it, because a lot of people still have their own perception, and once they see a very big tomato, then they get scared or all of that. But honestly speaking, the genetically modified produce, and I'm not saying that these are genetically modified, you understand? But they are produced so that they are, for example, like disease resistant, they last longer and stuff like that. So don't be afraid of genetic. You can even research it, and that's why a lot of times we encourage people to research these things. Because if you research about the genetically modified produce, they're not that bad at all.
If
They're
I
not.
was Steve Harvey, I would say, hi,
So again, in 1 mile in Portsmouth, that is where you can get a lot of these plants, a lot of the seeds, the agricultural station at 1 mile. And the Chinese are also willing to assist.
This morning I'm practicing my Spanish, I'm practicing my Chinese.
Okay, so this is what the objective of the Chinese Mission.
To work together with the Ministry of Agriculture to serve all farmers in Dominica.
Exactly. So
and how do you do that? How do you serve all farmers in Dominica?
We propagation the seedling for farmers. The farmer can get the seedling.
Right. So they propagate the seedlings, and the farmers can come to the 1 mile agricultural station and they get the seed.
And we show how to plant the seedling.
Exactly. So they actually show the farmer, or demonstrate to the farmer how you go about planting the seedlings.
And we have the power tiller and can service some farmers.
Okay, so they have the tillers and all of that. They can help to service and provide service for the farmers
You
as
can
well.
come to my farm at Woodford Hill with your tiller.
If you have the trunk to put the trunk in a trunk.
Yes.
We can.
So if I have the van, you put the tiller in the van and you come here.
Yeah. And first you contacted with your extension officer,
right?
The ministry extension officer, and they tell us.
Yes.
We talk about. But you should clean the grass. We can maybe tiller for service.
Okay, so in simpler terms,
Very good.
you talk to your extension officer if you want the services, and then they will ask the Chinese to provide the service. Like you were saying, you clean your area, you cut your grass, everything, and the Chinese will come and provide the service in terms of showing you how to propagate these seeds.
And this is very pertinent information, because as a farmer myself, I know that we have a need where tilling services are available.
Yes.
So it's very good for the sweet potatoes and the Irish potatoes. I know farmers will be happy to hear that we have tillers available to assist.
And we are also willing and always willing to assist. Hello?
This is
Hi, how are you?
Hi, not too bad, thanks.
And can you tell us who you are and what ministry you represent?
My name is Darren Lloyd. I'm the Member of Parliament for the Central Constituency. I'm also the Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Environment, with special responsibilities for constituency empowerment.
Can you tell me your views as to what you are seeing here today?
I'm extremely impressed I believe with the right marketing, these small businesses spell tremendous potential. And not just small businesses, I believe they can become much bigger than they are. You know, some of them even have the potential of becoming enterprises themselves. So I love what I'm seeing, and I encourage any small business owner to come out, come support, and continue going, continue pushing. Irrespective of how things are right now, I can give them a full guarantee that things will improve.
Thank you so much.
Hello.
What do you want to tell me about your table?
Of course, and this any variety of fruit you see, and is fruit from one match, and it grew in Dominica, and any varieties we introduced from China, and we try in Dominica first, and then we can see some varieties grow in Dominica very well. So yeah, and now we introduce more new technique like hydroponics, like after we can do the tissue culture technique, and so I think Dominica the agriculture technique be high, and the farmer can get more help.
And how do I say thank you in Chinese?
谢谢.
I thought 谢谢 was hello. I said hello when I came here. So what's hello?
你好.
Oh, it's ni hao. Oh, I
Yeah.
said 谢谢 when I came. 谢谢. So we are having fun here today. I'm learning my Spanish. I'm practicing my Spanish. I'm also practicing my Chinese. So we saw so this is the Chinese mission, and the theme, let your garden be your pharmacy. Well, I don't think that's the Chinese mission theme, I think that's the expo theme. Health, wellness, your body, your responsibility. Let your garden be your pharmacy. That's so true. So many things that we can use for So these are more things from the Chinese mission, and as you know, they are doing a lot of work, a lot of experimentation right in 1 mile Portsmouth. And so we say shisha. Into some of the other wellness activities here today. So here we have our stall from Dexia, from the Export Import Agency. And we know Dexia is pushing the local white potatoes. Hi, good morning. I know what you all doing. You want to tell us about your stall today?
Go ahead, Sean.
Well, we have our locally grown white potatoes. We have the El Mundo, Spunta, and the Daisy Ray. Well, the Daisy Ray is special for potato salad, roast, potato kumba, and the El Mundo is for
So are these for sale?
Yes, they are for sale.
So persons can come?
Yes, we also have passion fruit, pineapple, and watermelon.
Okay, so you can come into your market this morning here at the Dexia store.
At reasonable prices.
At very reasonable prices. So we have our local white potatoes, and we just did the 3 different varieties. We also have some lovely pineapples, lovely watermelons, and passion fruits. We are promoting health and wellness, and so these local fruits are better options at snack than those that we buy from the shelves.
Right.
So we can acheter aujourd'hui. What you buying? Nothing yet? Okay. And here we have True Planters Nursery. And you also see Reno's handmade cocoa sticks. And of course, when we're talking about health and wellness, you know, local products are always better than those that we import, and also they are healthier. So we see here Amy's cooks and things. We do some research on science and quite a lot of uses. And here we have nutrition and healthy life. Here we see natural, healthy, nutrition and healthy life, physical activity and massage, Pilates. That's Pilates?
Yes.
Okay, Okay, can you tell me about your business?
Well, I do naturopathy in first place. It's old medicine, like Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic medicine. But we use nutrition, physical activity, and emotional statement. It's the pack of what we use. So we are also herbalists, but we work also with hormones of your body, saying, teaching you at what time you should be eating this or that because of the secretion of your body of certain hormones. So I do family program, individual program. Like I can go with you at the supermarket and help you read a little bit what you are buying so you can know what it has inside of it and all those things.
So where can I find you? Where are you located? Do you have an office?
I'm in Fort Lee.
Okay, and
But
you
I
have
have
a
a
number?
website, I have a...
Can you hold this up? Let me just see your number. Okay, so if you're interested in naturopathy, and we know everything is natural these days, you can call this number here for nutrition and healthy life. And then we have some products here on sale. Is that for sale? Okay,
Everything is organic plants, minerals, zinc, magnesium, clay.
Okay. So everything here is for sale, so you can come along and get your consultation and also find out about the products and the offering. And here we have Dr. Erica. We spoke with her some time ago. Hi, doctor.
How are you?
I'm fine, and yourself?
You look very sharp. Did you win the lotto?
You're really good at what you do.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we are offering a discounted consultation today. We are launching our MLR service. Okay? MLR can build, repair, replicate, mutate, and cause mitosis, well, metamorphosis through mitosis in all the cells of your body. Okay? So it's a cell healing consultation right here for the 2 days. So come down to our health and wellness. Alright, kudos to the ministry, the Dominican ministry, labor, small business, kudos to them for giving us the opportunity for showcasing our services to you. So no excuses, no excuses. Come down, take a break from work. When you leave work, we are here up till 7. So take a break and come down and have yourself checked out. Alright, preventative health is very important.
And what else are you offering here today? I'm seeing all of these machines on your table. Are you doing these tests?
Well, yes,
today?
we're still doing the testings. You get your sugar tested, your pressure tested, but the most important one is something that is new to you is the MLR testing and also E&I syndrome. E&I syndrome, you may not be aware that we all experience E&I syndrome and we are not really focused on that. But E&I syndrome pulls down the cells of your body, shocks your nervous system, and are the causes of diseases and disasters in our life. So cancer in the body does not just stop like that, okay? So we are focused on at least doing rehabilitation therapy. You can be rehabilitated from degenerative disease, all right? Degenerative disease is a process of a continuous, is a result of a continuous process which affects your cell and your tissue, all right? So you can be rehabilitated from that. So come down and get your therapy session done right here, discounted.
And once again, let me just scroll up on your, let me just zoom up on your number.
All right.
Dr. Erica Joseph.
Yes.
265-0182, and the business name is Nature Eye Rehabilitation Non-Profit Center.
Yeah.
Thank you, and do have a wonderful
nice as
day.
well. Yes, yes. When you're offline, you'll tell me why you look so nice.
I tell you, she's very, very good at what she does. Okay, I noticed a massage center earlier. I don't see it now. Was really interested in getting that done. So I see my masseuse is enjoying herself. Let's go see her. And we'll come back, of course, we'll come back to all of these books. We have a lot of time here today.